What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So for this horror trailer review, we are taking a look at Alma and the Wolf trailer. Ethan Embry's reality fractures in psychological horror mystery. So I'm intrigued. Very intriguing article headline, obviously to draw you in. So haven't heard anything about this film. This is the first I'm hearing about it. So I have no concept, no point of reference for this one as far as anything leading up to the trailer release. Typically, we would have heard a few things, seen a few articles, first images, things of that nature that we would normally cover. But for this one, we have not. So we're going to do, as we always do, jump into the article details, go over to the trailer, and then watch it, give our reactions to it. So let's get right into it. He who is greedy is always in want. So says the trailer for Alma and the Wolf, a unique blend of psychological horror and supernatural mystery with hints of folk horror and body horror. The film will be released in select theaters and on digital June 20th via Republic Pictures. All right, so that is quite the mix of subgenres across the horror spectrum: psychological, supernatural, mystery, folk, and body horror. Not a combination we would typically see. I mean, we would see some of these other things combined, like folk horror, like folk and supernatural, psychological, body horror. Those make sense. But bringing all four of these, potentially five, if you consider supernatural and mystery to be two completely different subgenres. So that would be what, three? That'd be five different subgenres you're bringing into one horror film. Could get a bit messy if not done right, but it could be an absolute success if done right. So we're gonna watch this trailer. I will say, you guys have heard me say this before, folk horror films are quickly and easily becoming one of my favorite subgenres. Again, it's gonna take a lot for folk horror films, that subgenre, to overtake my love for religious horror, which is my favorite. But we will be doing, I will be putting up some movie reviews here going into next week. A couple of them will be on folk horror. We did watch Free Waka, which is the first Irish-speaking folk horror film, and we just watched The Severed Son, another a religious, kind of a mix, religious cult and folk horror. So it's a mix of both of my favorite subgenres. We're going to be putting up that spoiler review as well. But let's jump into this one. We have now the casting. Not reading that. We're not reading that stuff anymore. If you want to read the names and what they've been in previously, always make sure to put the link for the articles in the description of this video below so you can read through the names, but we're not reading through names anymore here. After a violent animal attack, paranoia spreads through Spiral Creek, but when Deputy Wren Accord, played by Embry, gets too close, his son vanishes and reality begins to fracture. Okay. More names, don't need those. Then we have, I wrote in my review, okay, we're not reading that. I'm going to skim past that real quickly. You want to read the review information, click on the link in the description. I don't read review information, especially on films I haven't seen, and especially for a trailer review. I don't want that, as you guys have heard me say, I don't want that to poison the well as I go into this. I want to watch a trailer for the first time, see that content for the first time, and then obviously see the film without anything, kind of potentially swaying me one way or the other. Now, I don't allow reviews to do that with me. Even if I do happen to read someone's review or hear someone's review, I never take it and think, oh, I'm not going to watch this film, or I go into it with a preconceived notion that I'm not going to like it or I'm going to love it. I watch any TV series and movie for myself and make that determination on my own. So we have here the trailer, which we're going to watch in a moment, and it appears that's just the same thing as the movie poster, which I love the movie poster. You all should know why I love this movie poster. I love this movie poster because it's just the poster. It's just something what appears to be a wolf of some sort that I imagine is going to be in the movie. I'd hope so. It's on the poster. But it's just the name. It's just the name of the movie. Nothing else. No other minutia. None other nonsense. No other noise. Names. Best film of the year, says New York Times. Best this per Rotten Tomatoes, and all that other nonsense. We don't need that on a movie poster. This is what I'm talking about when I say I want a clean poster. Just give me a poster for the movie and the name, and that's it. This is a clean poster, so they get A+ for me on this one. The movie could be absolutely garbage, but they got the movie poster where I like it, nice and clean. All right, so let's get to the top of this article, as we always do. Now, let's pull up the trailer and see what they're going to give us.
Hey.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Dad. You have a date?
She asked me out last minute.
I want you to go. Have fun, all right?
Yeah, this is Ren. You're saying Jack is missing?
When's the last time you saw him?
I had a date.
You mean the woman you picked up last week?
Tell me what actually happened.
A wolf killed my dog.
Jack! I saw the wolf. He has Jack, and nobody believes me.
I know this is a lot to take in.
I'm not crazy. He's out there.
You're worried about the wrong person.
I know my own son.
Seems like you're living your life through him. You greedy little piggy.
Alma.
Search the trees. Search everywhere.
Where is Jack? Where is everybody?
The whole town's coming down with something.
Oh, I'm sorry. The wolf has my boy. We can stop him.
You greedy piggies! You're all gonna die! He's coming for you!
Where's Jack?
He stole Jack.
You know where it is. You've always known.
And what the heck is going on?
Where is Jack, Ren?
It's not me. Where did you come from?
This guy.
This ends now.
He loves you! Find him!
I want my son back. Why are you doing this?
Kill the wolf for me.
So I don't see the body horror aspect to this film as the article mentioned. Let me go back to the article real quick. Actually, let's pull the article back up so everyone can see it right here. Unique blend of psychological horror, supernatural mystery, hints of folk horror, and body horror. I don't see the body horror aspect in this film. I definitely see the psychological aspect. Don't see too much of the supernatural. I see more psychological, mystery, and folk horror. And I think the folk horror deals more around like whatever this wolf is. We saw whoever this stranger is that he picks up on the side of the road. This lady who eventually turns on him. And then we see her a couple times in a headdress over like this on this like I don't know what you want to call it, like an altar, maybe, so to speak. Then we see this wolf in various aspects. I even thought at the end we actually saw a goat smashing its head on the back of a window on a car. I don't know if it was an actual goat, if it was someone just dressed up in a goat, kind of like someone appears to be dressed up as this wolf. But how those scenes were playing out definitely feel like it's playing into the folk horror aspect, but again, the supernatural and body horror, I didn't see. Psychological, we do see, obviously, whoever she is, whatever she's doing, she's driving Ethan Embry, his character, crazy throughout this, especially as the trailer goes on, as he's trying to find his son, because we even see him at the end of the trailer very quickly. Appears like he has some sort of maybe like a rock or a boulder, and he's smashing it down, and blood is splattering back up onto him. Not sure who he's killing. Could be taking her out, maybe taking somebody else out. But we almost see like his descent as he's breaking throughout the film as he tries to locate and find his son who's gone missing. But yeah, obviously it might be one of those things where once we see the film, those types of things like the body horror and supernatural aspect will show themselves and play themselves out, which will make a lot more sense. But just from this trailer, couldn't see those being played out, but heavily psychological and with that folk horror aspect tied in throughout the last half of that, because that was almost a 3-minute trailer. So I again could see those playing out very well. I'm highly interested in this film, but again, I'm a folk horror fan. I love the subgenre. So, and I love psychological films as well. I don't think we get enough of those. Not in the sense of where you try to mix psychological films or horror films with other subgenres of horror, like what we're doing here. So I am excited to see this one. Let's go back down here and let's just check. I thought they did give us a date. So June 20th, select theaters and digital on June 20th. So we'll probably get this on digital. Every time we've come across these ones where it says select theaters, it's never playing in a theater in my area. And I live in a pretty big city, but still, and I have 4 movie theaters probably within 10 minutes of where I live. And they never play these types of films for some reason or another. So it'll probably be a digital for me. Probably end up just purchasing it just so we can make sure we do it justice as far as a spoiler review, so we can show some scenes throughout the review itself. So drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think about Alma and the Wolf trailer. Again, coming to select theaters and digital on June 20th. Are you interested in this type of stuff? I know I am. Can't wait to see this. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.